Greetings and welcome to my video about how can you make gold in World of Warcraft Classic without farming, without high-level characters, basically just by doing the economy. So as you can see, I only have like 23 max level characters. I mostly play these two, and this one I play with my wife. And even those two I boosted them, so I played like this rogue to level 15 and this mage to level 19, and then I spent gold to pay for the in-game boosts. This is legit, so it's not like you pay real gold, I mean money, you pay in-game gold, so it's not against the rules. So, but I was able to amass over 1,000 gold already, and I wanted to share my method. So I will share 7 very easy ways how you can make gold from level 1 without having to spend really any time farming or doing something like that, just by doing simple things. So I have 4 bank alts. That's not really required. You can have 3, and you should make them rogues so that when they're level 10 they have sprint. Anyways, first of all I want to show you what I have in terms of my inventory, and then we will get to how do you actually make the gold. So I have this add-on which allows me to show all the inventory of all my characters. So you can see I have 300 gold on all the characters together. Also you can see for this character I have this much in my inventory of different enchanting materials, which are worth like, this one thing is worth like 2 gold, so it's like 12 gold there, another 20 gold here, 20 gold, and I also have some bronze in the bank. On the auction I have like 450 gold worth of auctions right now, so that's like, in addition to these 300 gold, I also have about 500 gold here. I also have, let's post it, I also have about 100 here, and that's just one character. So the next character, he has all these crafting materials in his bank, and like he has all this stocked up in the bank, like 200 heavy leather, 100 silk cloth, 250 light leather and so on, and all this wool cloth and expensive materials like spider silk and elixirs and pearls. Let's quickly post the things. Then I have another alt. This one has a lot of alchemy materials. One moment, yes, here. Again, a lot of alchemy materials, even expensive ones like black moth oil, like oily black moth and all sort of stuff. And also I have a special character who, let's go on him, who stockpiles materials for the next stage of the game. So there is like 10 gold in this stack, so this is like 50 gold, then this is like 60 gold per stack of brilliant shards, have mooncloth, another stack of brilliant shards, elemental earth, which is worth like 4 gold each on my server. So as you can see, I easily have over 1,000 gold, and I didn't have to farm for it. I didn't have to basically do any like direct gaming to do this. I just do the economy. I do this very easily, it's very simple, and so I'm going to show you how right now. So when you start, you will have very little gold, and you want to make a bank alt, you want to make a rogue, and you want to basically run him to the city. The bank alt has a lot of advantages, but the main one is that you can have your character in the world, farm things, kill things, level up, and you can just send your loot to the bank alt. Like right now I've sent this loot to this alt, so I don't have to visit a city, I don't have to log out at the city, I don't have to fly back to the capital all the time. I can just play the game, and the bank alt can sell and buy all the stuff at the auction house. So you make a rogue, you run to the capital city, and you can begin. The first method to simply make the starting amount of gold is you use the add-on called Auctioneer. It's a very popular add-on for auction house. You log in, you scan by using this button, get all scan. This is very quick, and in like several seconds the add-on will know everything which is on the auction. And then this add-on has a search interface which allows you to search for several things. We are interested in vendor, so we go to vendor, we put minimum profit 1 copper, we don't care. We allow bids, allow buyouts. First of all, you only look for buyouts, first of all, and you search. Anything that shows here, if you buy it, you immediately get profit. Like, you see, I buy this auction for 6 silver. Let's go. I buy this for 6 silver. I pick it up. And this is worth 65 silver to sell to the vendor. So I have 23 silver here. Hello. 51 gold, 23 silver, sell it. You see, 88 silver. So like I made 50 silver right there, just like that. Easy. Okay, this doesn't happen that often, but that happens. So you want to farm at least like 1 gold to start on your main character. That will easily be possible by like level 7, 8 or 10. You want to send that to your bank alt, so your bank alt can begin this sort of business. So first of all, you search for buyouts, because that way you don't lock any of your money. You immediately spend money to get more money. After you bought everything which you can buy out, you search for bids. Now here we are going to look for something we can bid on, and when the auction expires we will win the bid and we will sell it to the vendor for a bigger price. So once again, you allow bids and you start with the least, like the auctions which will expire the soonest. So you don't lock your money for a long period of time. If I would bid on something which will be for 24 hours on the auction house, for 24 hours I don't have that money to spend on other ventures. So I want to start with this, search. So here's the Gorilla Fang. This Gorilla Fang, we can bid 5.26 on it, and we will win 77 copper if we win the bid. Again, when you start, you can just make your money easily. It's a little bit of money, but it's gonna add up. You will keep making money, no effort whatsoever. So bid on that, yes. Then we look at something which lasts 2 hours. Again, there is this Golden Sanzam, this is Coup Point. So this you wouldn't be able to afford, like 2 gold you have to pay, but this you have to bid 14 copper and you can get 8 silver out of it, so bid on this. Then longer. You will see these kind of sellers which sell stuff for 1 copper bid. It's mostly not useful to bid on it because they will cancel it anyways. They just use it to basically play the auction and make people who are not paying attention to accidentally buy out their expensive auction. Like they list this silk cloth for way more than it's worth, but they put a low bid, and so someone might mistake it and accidentally buy it and give them profit. So if I bid on this, I can do it, but I won't win it because they will cancel it. However, once such character had lost his internet connection for 2 hours, wasn't able to cancel his auctions, and so I won like a lot of stuff from him. Like, let's see if I have this in the history. Let's see. Silver bar it was. Yes, you see 1 on bid, 1 copper, 1 on bid, 1 copper. So from this up character, I won multiple silver bars, and I also won like a lot of illusion dust for 1 copper each. But that's not gonna happen usually. So you ignore them, you scroll down, and these are like the real options you have. So, for example, you can buy this brilliant chromatic scale, you can bid 58 silver. If you win, you get 80 silver back. And so this is the way you basically get your first money. You just bid on everything you can, and just whatever happens, happens. Like, whatever you win here will give you money directly, because you will directly like spend money but get back more money by just vendoring. And so, to repeat, first you look for buyouts of any like duration, then you allow bids, and you start with low duration to high duration. That's when you have low amount of money to work with. When you have a lot of money, you can just do like everything at once and just purchase everything, like Ctrl Alt Shift, purchase all, and you just do everything like this. And you just get everything bid or bought out automatically. The add-on is like intelligent like that, and whatever you win will come to your mailbox. You go and vendor it. Whatever you don't, well, you don't. You get the money back. You don't lose any money. So this is the first way to start earning money, and this way you can like get your first like 10, 50 gold, and this spends like almost none of your time. So once again, all the time I spent is I log in, press the get all scan, several seconds, the scan is done. You don't have to be even here. You can alt tab and do some work. Then you have scanned, you go to search, vendor, and you buy everything or bid on everything you need to, and run to the mailbox once in a while, get everything you got and sell it to vendor. That's how you earn money, first of all. Okay, second method is gonna be enchanting. So one of your alts you want to level to level 5, that will allow you to learn a primary profession, a crafting profession, and you want to learn enchanting. The big difference between retail and vanilla is that you don't have to be like any level to disenchant. So you can disenchant anything from level 1 enchanting. And so you will learn enchanting, you will again get all the auctions, and you will use this disenchant search here. 1 second. I'll return the settings to the way they were. Yes. So you'll use this disenchant search, put the discount at around 25%, and allow bids, allow buyouts, and search. Once again, everything here, if you purchase it and win it and disenchant it, you will win money, because you will get like more enchanting ingredients than the item is worth. Like this item, it's worth 3 silver, but to bid. If I win the bid, I can disenchant it into 2.5 strange dust, or 1.5 crater magic essence, or small glimmering shard. On average, that will be worth 7 silver and 70 copper. So I'm gonna like double or triple my money. This is not guaranteed like a vendor scan, because you have to sell this reagent later, but it's still a very good like way to earn money. So I'm gonna purchase everything here, and this will require like some gold to invest, and will spend some of your time like waiting for the reagents to sell, but you will get more money out of it by basically selling those reagents, which are worth way more than you've paid for the item. And you can set this discount higher, like this, if you want to only see better deals. So when you have not that much money, you want to set this higher, so you only buy the most lucrative deals there are. And another way you can make money with this alt is you vendor magic wands. So you will be able to make lesser magic wand and greater magic wand, and these sell to vendor for like 5 silver and 15 silver respectively. Let me make one of each to show you. And so basically what this means is that if you can buy a greater magic essence for less than 15 silver or lesser magic essence for less than 5 silver, you're in profit, because you can make a wand, it will sell for 5 silver to the vendor, so you make profit. So you can just buy whatever essences you have on the auction. Like on average, I buy greater magic essences for 11 silver each. You can see this in this tooltip. So I buy them for 11, make a wand, sell for 15, 4 silver profit. Again, these I buy for 3 silver, 70 copper each, make a wand, 5 silver sold, 1 silver, 30 copper profit. It's more profitable to sell greater ones, because basically you pay less for the wood and you get a bit more copper out of it. So you can just look for magic essence, and like if there is like this magic essence you can buy out for 11 silver, you buy it out, of course. Like you buy it, everything which is below like 14 silver is good profit for you. And then you just make magic wands and sell them to the vendor. So right now I bought several for 14 silver, like for 11 silver, and I'm gonna make 15 silver off of each of it by just enchanting like these greater magic wands and selling them. And this you can do on level 5 character. You only need the basic enchanting for that, so it's perfectly fine. Again, you can do this like while you work on your PC, while you do some other work. You can just like alt tab once in several seconds, click on next enchant and go do your business. And the final way to also make money on this alt is basically to resell the enchanting ingredients. So as you can see, I have a lot of enchanting mats on the auction. Basically I buy them cheap, sell them for expensive. So look here, I buy on average for 2 gold 30 silver, and I sell on average for 4 gold 53 silver. Like this, buy on average 15 silver, sell on average 21 silver. Buy on average 8 silver, sell on average 21 silver. So that's how I can easily make gold. Basically just check the auction every one and again. A second add-on called TradeSkillMaster helps with this. So I just, one moment, I'll show you. I've set it up, set the groups, and I just look for enchanting ingredients. It shows all the ingredients on the market, and I can just choose and buy whatever is cheap. And like for example, you see last time sold 15 hours ago, last time sold 14 hours ago, 10 hours. So I sell constantly everything I have here and there. So I just buy whatever is cheap right now. Like right now the illusion dust is 17% of its real price. Right now like this small grimming shard is dirt cheap basically, but I don't want to waste my time on this cheap thing anymore. So I'll go here and like buy some of this very cheap illusion dust. Like there's 50 of it for 12 silver, and I can easily sell it for like 18 or more. So I'm gonna buy all of it like this. And again, this add-on is very easy to use, and you just have to set it up once, figure it out, and then you can like automate everything. Like right now I automatically bought 50 auctions just by scrolling my mouse wheel. That's again pretty legit, nothing like against the terms of service there. A mouse click is required to buy an auction, so a mouse wheel scroll is a mouse click, so that's allowed. And so this is how you make money with your enchanting alt. You just, let's sell my wands.
Great to meet you.
Yes, sell all the magic wands. You can also sell them on auction, like for 25 silver or more, but since they are expensive to vendor, they are expensive to put on the auction. And if they expire or someone undercuts you, you can lose money. So I only sell lesser magic wands in the auction, because it's like on average worth it. I don't sell greater ones because they are more risk. And why you do the resale of the enchanting ingredients, that's because they cost no money to post on the auction house, since they have no vendor cost. So that's very good. Next thing is you make another ban code, and this one you want to level 10. It will not take you like a lot of time at all. And I made this a warrior, but make a rogue. Rogue is better. It's faster to level a rogue, and the rogue gets sprint at level 10, so your alt will be faster, which is a good benefit. Like you will have faster time checking your auctions and stuff. And so you learn level working and tailoring, and you just craft whatever is profitable on your server. Give me a moment. Like once again, here I have like 300 gold worth of auctions, and what am I making the most and what sells the most on my server? Let me show. For example, Hillmon cloak. You can see it's 24 silver to craft, and I sell it for like 70 silver, 87 silver, 1 gold constantly. Like 8 hours ago one was sold. I will show you Hillmon cloak. Yes, so you can see how frequently it sells. Like 3 sold this night, then 7 sold last day, then like over 10 sold previous day, and that's like 60 silver every time on every cloak. That's because this is a quest item, so it's required for a quest, and so people buy it. Also, like these belts, 5 silver profit, but it's good, they sell very frequently. These pants, again, 50 silver profit, or like 10 silver profit, whatever they sell. These shoulders, several gold worth of profit off of them, and all that you can make as a level 10 character with 150 level working and 150 tailoring. You have to see what sells on your server. Like for example, on my server, for some reason people really like these red woolen bags, so they sell well, but woolen bags almost don't sell at all, and green woolen bags are even like not profit at all, they are at a loss. Well, people like red woolen bags, so okay, I sell red woolen bags. And also, like people like some items like these gloves, they sell for a very good profit. And why you combine tailoring in leather working is because you have the same thread to use, the same dye to use, you use the same like spider silk and pearls, and you use leather in tailoring. So again, you have the same inventory on the character. So how this works is when you have some of the money left over from your enchanting business, you start leveling up this alt, leveling up the profession, and you start selling like from level 1 of your profession, craft one of every item, try to sell it. Like for example, this hand-stitched leather vest, you might think it's crap, but I sell it once in a while and it brings profit. Like these boots, again, sometimes they sell. These bracers, 8 times sold. These pants don't sell well. The belt, 5 belts, I've sold 5 belts here. Then these rugged leather pants, I've sold 27. So once again, people buy this low level gear once in a while, so you can not like a vendor, what you use to level up your profession, you can sell it. Some things don't sell well, I mean, and you don't like to vendor them, but most of the time you can sell what you craft, even from level 1, and the higher you go, like the more things you can sell. When you have extra money, you also look for recipes on the auction house, and you buy them when they're cheap, like when they are sometimes posted below their market value, and you learn more recipes to sell. This is individual. You have to study your server, what your server will want to buy from you. But when you can, again, it's a matter of setting up TradeSkillMaster. You log in, you check like the ingredients you need for this profession. Let me show you. So like I choose all the ingredients I need. Like you can see, I sold several items just now. You check all the ingredients and you stockpile like this. So you buy in advance what's cheap. Like right now, for example, black whelps scale and light leather is incredibly cheap. I can buy light leather for half of its market price. So I'm gonna do that, and so on and so forth. So you get even more profit than it shows here. Like it shows 75 silver profit, but you get even more because you buy the ingredients cheaper than the market price usually. Like right now, iridescent pearl is very expensive, but I've stockpiled 11 and I paid 12 silver on average. Well, now it costs 60 silver. So that's how you increase your profits. And this alt, again, can make you a lot of money by just crafting and selling. And you can like do this once a day. Just log in, buy ingredients, craft, post on the auction. If you can do it more frequently, good for you. You can earn more money. But even this way, like you will sell some of your stuff and you will get profit from it. Next is an Alchemy alt. Again, same thing, make an alt, level him to level 10. If you want to like really optimize your time spent, what you do is you quickly level to level 3. It's very quick in the starting area. You go to Stormwind, then you just wait to get a buff, like find out where your server communicates. They usually announce the buffs and you just get the buff, which gives you a lot of attack power for 2 hours, and you also get rested experience while your alt stays in the city. So you catch the buff and you go and level. You hearthstone back to Northshire and you level up to max level, to level 10 when you need. And that's how you easily like get your level 10 very quickly and without many effort. So same idea here. You log in, you check the auction, you buy what's cheap. Like I almost stockpiled everything right now. Like once again, if someone would like buy Swift Thistle now, they'd pay 50 silver, but since I buy it in advance, I pay like 36 silver on average. So that's how I save money. And like these venom sacks are finally cheap, so I can get some of them. I mean, I usually get them for 37 silver, but I wasn't able to stockpile them, so now I will buy one for a more expensive price. But usually I try to buy in advance, so I spend less money on it. Everything else, I have a big stockpile, so I don't really need anything else right now. And once again, Alchemy, see what sells on your server. Like for example, what sells the most on my server, let's see. Like healing potions, they sell a lot. Like, and sometimes people post them cheap, so I don't only buy ingredients, I sometimes also buy potions directly if people post cheap potions. Like you can see, I bought 200 potions for 3 silver each, and I sold 500 for 6 silver each. So when people post healing potions cheap, I know they're gonna go back in price. So I buy them out. Like right now they are expensive, but if they would be cheap, I would buy them and resell them. Same with other potions, like for example, Victor's blood doesn't sell well. This doesn't sell. This sells well, but it's better to make it myself. It's not really worth, I think, buying it right now. Oh no, actually it is. Like, this potion sells for 2 silver easily. I can just buy out like everything. Like this. And post it for more expensive price. I know it sells. I know it sells because I have the data. Because I sold a lot of it in the past. It's used by twinks, basically. That's why it sells. So I can just post it now for more. And it will sell eventually. Again, low-level potions cost very little to the vendor. So that's why it's easy to like make profit. Even if they expire, you don't lose much money on the deposit. So I'm gonna post them back now. Like, see, I can post them for like 3 silver, and they sell for up to 8 silver each. Because for the twink, 2 silver, 8 silver doesn't matter. So they will pay for it easily. Obviously, the like main money makers will be the potions used by hardcore PvPers. And on level 10 alt, you can get 150 Alchemy. And what you can learn is Swiftness Potion and Free Action Potion. Very overpowered potions, like 30-second invulnerability to stun and slow. Of course, people use it. Basically a sprint available to any class, of course people use it. So these two will make a lot of money. See, I sold 600 of these, 300 of these. And so you just, once again, buy ingredients, preferably when they're cheap, and post on the auction house. And sometimes also buy cheap potions directly and resell them. And that's how you can easily make money, like on a level 10 alt. And once again, takes almost no active playtime. Just log in, shop, post auctions, like log out. And that's like the main way to earn money. The final way to earn money I want to show is vendor recipes. So there are certain recipes that you can buy at the vendor and you can resell them on the auction house for profit. This, in my opinion, is like the worst way. I'm actually not gonna continue doing it anymore because it's very random. It's very hard to understand like what will sell and what won't. So you can see I have these recipes listed here. Let's go check the mailbox. So I will show this character data. So you can see, for example, orange martial shirt. Yes, I bought it from vendor for 30 silver, sold on the auction for 2 gold 70 silver. Let's sort by name so it shows like blue linen robe, 3 silver from the vendor, 1 gold 60 silver on the auction house on average. Free action potion, 18 silver on the vendor, 1 gold 10 silver on the auction house. What also sells well, let's see. Superior mana potion. It's like 1 gold at the vendor and 1 gold 90 silver on the auction house. And so this is how you can make money. Problem is you don't know what will sell and what won't. So for example, I bought all these recipes one of each, and not many of them sold. Like some of them sell several times, but others they sell very rarely or not at all. Like this tuxedo shirt, it doesn't sell. I spent 45 silver, I'm posting it for like a week already, nobody buys it, and I'm wasting money. Every time I post it, I lose money on the deposit. Same thing like this. For example, this, 4 silver I paid, 6 silver I earn, not worth it. So this is not, in my opinion, the best way, but you can do it. The way you do it is you just run around all the vendors, I have them marked on the map, who sell these recipes. Some of them will be like limited, like one at a time. Some are always available. You buy them out, you put them on auction house, get your profit. And that's basically the 7 ways you can make money very easily without high level character, without farming. All you need is you need to set up 2 add-ons, Auctioneer and TradeSkillMaster. There are very good guides online, but if you have any question you can ask in the comments to the video. I will answer them, how to set up these add-ons. Basically, Auctioneer helps you by quickly searching for items you can sell to the vendor for a profit. And like see, the Gorilla Fang auction, I won it. So I paid 5 silver for the Gorilla Fang. And where is the vendor? Let's go show you. Bought Gorilla Fang for 5 silver, 20 copper.
Well met.
And I can sell it for 6 silver. So that's not a lot, but that's money you earn for not doing anything. That's like easy. So why you need Auctioneer is because TradeSkillMaster is slow. So if you want to use TradeSkillMaster to look for auctions, you will basically spend a lot of time. Like you can do the shopping for disenchant, but it's gonna scan the auction slowly. Like you see how long it takes. While here, let's close it. You just use the get all scan, and then it searches against that scan. So it searches against a snapshot of all the auction. It doesn't actually query the auction for every item, and that way it's faster. It just shows you everything, and you can just purchase everything at once. When you purchase, it has to find the auction to purchase it, but when you search, it shows everything at once. Same with vendor. So that way you save time. This, nothing here. Okay. Nothing available. So that way you speed up your, like you spend less time. And the TradeSkillMaster is an awesome add-on that automates everything. Like you split items into groups, like I have all the reagents for the leather crafter and tailor alt here. The vendor reagents I buy automatically when I approach the vendor, and like the auction reagents, I can search for all of them at once and buy them on the auction easily. And this, then I have items set up for crafting. So these items, they sell, but not that much. So I craft 1 of them. These I craft 2 each, 3 each, 5 each, because like these cloaks sell a lot, while these items sell less frequently, and these even less frequently. And so you can set everything up, and it's automatic. You don't like have to manually craft what sold, what didn't. You don't have to track it. You just, the add-on does it for you. So the add-on sees what's on the auction, the add-on sees what's in your inventory, and it says like, okay, you need to make this more, so it does it. So I'll show you how it works very easily. So right now the add-on knows what's on the auction, what's in the mailbox, it's free, what's in my inventory, and it tells me, okay, craft this, like all these items. Like for example, Hillman cloaks, I guess every single one of them sold because it says craft 5. Yes, all 5 cloaks have sold. So I craft all of them and put them on the auction. And you just craft all this, put them on the auction and earn money easily. So it tells you what to craft, and then again you approach the auction house and it posts them for you. So you don't have to like manually do this. This would be so slow. No, you just go to auctioning, run post scan, and that's it. And it posts them. That's how easy it is. So that's basically how you make money, and how I was able to make like over 1,000 gold already without farming and anything like that. 2 bonus tips. First of all, you can basically resell anything. Like, for example, I found out that on my server the price for bronze, for example, is way more than price for tin and copper. So what I did was I bought tin and copper, smelted it, and sold bronze. I don't know why it worked, but it worked. I will show you. So just go and make a scan. Shopping, select all groups. Let's look for copper and tin. And I'm gonna do this with iron as well later. So you see, on average I bought tin for like 3 silver, tin bar for 2 silver, copper for 3 and 2 silver, but the bronze bar I sold on average for 7 silver. So that's like twice the profit. I increased the money 2 times I spent on these bars. That's like insane. I sold like 2,000 bronze bars already, and really insane profit for nothing. You can resell anything, but you have to understand like how it works, how the prices for it work, so you don't lose money on it. The second fun thing I found is crystal tea. For some reason on my server, rogues are so lazy, they will buy it from the auction house. So you can make a rogue. If you want a rogue alt, a rogue main, you need to be level 20, learn this recipe, and like 1 swift thistle is like 45 silver, 1 tea sells for like 65 silver. Easy profit there. Like in 1 day I already earned like how much? I sold 70 with like 10 gold in 1 day by just doing thistle tea. I don't know why. I guess maybe hardcore PvPers, they have no time to spend on this, so they just pay for it. But you don't have to spend time either. Again, you just log in, craft 100 thistle tea, like the add-on will tell you how much you need to craft. You craft it, you start crafting, you alt tab, do something else. When it's done, you post it on the auction house and earn money. So that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully I was able to help you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments. And I'm also streaming the game. I'm also gonna make more videos. So check on my Twitch, check on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video or stream. Goodbye.